dear students, friends, and lovers of English. In the wake of a major threat from coronavirus, classes as preventive measure all over country are remaining suspended. Under the circumstances, I have decided to go with virtual classes for the betterments and benefits of our valued students. Right now, our students are at home and they can avail themselves of this opportunity. I mean, from virtual classes, they can gain benefits. After deliberations, I have decided to go with basics of English grammar. I mean, grammatical items. There are three purposes behind this decision. First, such classes will certainly cover, address the syllabus of our students. Second, such classes are intended to be beneficial, advantageous, useful for those who aspire to improve their English language skills. So far, written English is concerned or spoken English is concerned. Third, it's a fact that in most of the competitive exams, English language is also a paper. And where it is a paper, questions from common errors, sentence improvements are usually asked. So my focus is also there. Dear students, let me introduce myself to all of you, and my name is here also. This is Dr. Muhammad Shaukat Ansari from MLSM College, Darbhanga, Bihar. You are welcome to this virtual class, a sort of experiment, the first initiative in itself. And today, I would like to do with correct usage of articles a or an. I mean indefinite articles a and an. From very beginning, we know that any singular countable noun, if it begins with a consonant letter, before that a comes. And also it is known to us that any singular countable noun that begins with a vowel, I mean a, e, I, o, u, it means before that an is used. Examples are a book, a girl, a pen, an elephant, an ox, an idea. Book is a countable noun and the first letter is B, that is consonant. That's why A should be used there. Similar is the case with girl. G is consonant. Pen, P is consonant. And in the next example, elephant, it begins with E, that is vowel, and ox, O is vowel, and idea, I is vowel, and. This is very common rule and we have been knowing this one from very beginning. But our destination is not here. We have to go ahead in order to learn many aspects pertaining to the correct usage of A or an. Let's take the example of U. U is a vowel, but the exceptional rule depends upon its pronunciation. U is sometimes used as or pronounced as U and sometimes pronounced as A. So A as an article comes before a countable singular noun when U is pronounced as U, while an comes when U is pronounced as A. Examples, very clear examples. Umbrella, an umbrella, because U is pronounced as A. A unique idea, here U is pronounced as U, that's why A has been used. A union, here U is pronounced as U, that's why A has been used. I have given example, two sentences are here. Sushil wants to join a university. A university. We are members of a union. Now, proceed and come to the use of O. O sometimes pronounced as O and sometimes pronounced as V. So A is used when O is pronounced as V, while an comes when O is pronounced as A. Example, a 1 rupee note. Here 1, O is pronounced here as V. A one-way road. Here, one O is pronounced or O is sounded as W. But in the third example, ordinary person, here an. So O is pronounced here as O. Let's proceed. We have H, and H comes under the category of consonant. And its sound is always like H. But sometimes it is silent, I mean it is not sounded. So an comes before a singular countable noun when H is not sounded here. Example, hour. We don't pronounce this with H. We don't sound, we don't say how, we say hour. So we pronounce it from O. H is silent here. And E. Here also H is silent. So an. Honest man, here also H is silent and we pronounce with O. So honest man and honest man. Honorable man, honorable person, here also H is silent, that's why an. Now next, A or an is used before a singular countable noun which represents a class. When you talk about a community, when you talk about a class, it means there you can use a or an before that particular noun. Example, a cow has horns. Here we are talking about a cow as a community, as a class, as a whole, I mean. So a cow has horns. A teacher must have compassion. Here the teacher is not one teacher. We are talking about the whole community of teacher. So this is a universal fact here. So that's why you can or we can use a or an before such countable noun when it represents the whole class. Next, a or an is used when the qualities of the person and not the person himself or herself are being referred to. Sometimes we make comparisons and we refer to some person so far his or her qualities are concerned. So examples are here. Vikas is turning out to be an Einstein. So my dear good students, here Einstein is a proper noun, and before it there must not be a or an, but here an can be used, and because it begins with vowel E, so that's why an can be used. And why an is being used here? Because here the talents of Vikas are being compared with the talents of Einstein so far physics is concerned. Another example is Saima is a Sania Mirza in tennis. Here Saima is being compared to Sania Mirza so far tennis playing is concerned, and she is good at playing tennis. Another, a or an is used before phrases of time and measurements like a week, a year, an hour, a kilo. We can also use per week, we can say per year, we can say weekly, we can say yearly, but also we can use a or an. Examples, we have English classes 4 times a week. A week, per week, weekly. Anthony goes on holiday twice a year. Our car can do 220 kilometers an hour. Tomatoes are rupees 50 a kilo. Next, a or an is also used before the words like half and quite. Examples, we need half a kilo of sugar. Another example, this is quite a good store. So half an hour. So another example, another rule, and believe me, this is a golden rule regarding correct usage of a or an. And this sort of rule I have made, so far the questions are concerned, I have made in competitive exams also. Here the rule says, if you pronounce a letter as a letter and it begins with a vowel sound, you should precede it with an. The consonants with vowel sounds are, the consonants with vowel sounds include F, H, L, M, N, R, S and X. But there must be abbreviation, short forms, instances and MA. Here the first letter M is pronounced with a vowel sound and A comes while sounding. So an MA. However, M is consonant and it must take A. But here, this is a short form. This is an abbreviation of a full form. So an MA. Similarly, an A4. F, A, F, O. Similarly, an NCC officer. But when you write or when you speak full form, it means it is required that you use before that A. Examples: a master of arts, a forest officer. So this is a golden rule and this must be kept by you in your memory and you have to use this one. So thanks a lot, my dear good students, and I hope that I will meet you in the next episode, and that will be correct usage of the, or you can say the. The is used when after it there is a consonant, and the, you can say the is pronounced when it is a vowel. For example, the ox, the book. Here the, our pronunciation as the, because B is consonant, and the ox because O is a vowel, that's why I can say that you must pronounce like the. So it's a matter of spoken English or pronunciation. So thank you very much. Thanks a lot. My blessings are with all of you, and see you in the next episode. Okay, bye.